I forgot where it was. I always do. I'm like, investigations? Like, no, dude. Because it says investigation. But no, it's a trial. So. I want to check something that I had. Because I'm like, they wouldn't just throw someone that we don't know as the body, right? And it isn't someone that we talked about, so it can't, like, because it, or it could be someone we talked about but we didn't see, like the headmaster, but the headmaster is a man in his 30s, so I don't know, because, okay, so the person that attacked us didn't have, I'm pretty sure didn't have long nails in the back room, in the bathroom, and then in our room, didn't have gloves on, so it wasn't Kyoko, so we know that. So those were two different people. And then, but Kyoko also, she has gloves on, and she has burns, and she isn't dead, so it wasn't her. And then, couldn't have been the headmaster, and then hello, and then the ultimate despair, that I don't remember what her name is. She, well, that would make sense, I guess. But then who's still in charge? That was it. But anyways, I had a thought, but I don't know if you would be able to see it. No, okay. I was wondering if Junko, she's the only one that would have long red nails, because he didn't. She had black nails, she wouldn't, and she would totally different. She's alive, wasn't her. She didn't either, because I think she was just too ordinary. I'm right before the, I was gonna say the final trial, but I actually don't know if that's true. Right before the trial of the person in the mask, and then he's alive when to my knowledge Leon wouldn't have red nails, so none of these would make sense. So anyways, I wanted to know if it was Junko with the red nails, but because we're also okay, then because I was wondering if the body was Junko's, but the thing, because for me, when it said, I think they mentioned the body had, let's see if I can find it. See, in other wounds, I thought like that would have been like cuts or scrapes, but Junko was, you know, skewered many times, but then I was just like, no, that couldn't possibly it, solely because for me, when I read that, I thought it meant like scrapes, not stab wounds through her body, you know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't quite seem, if they said like the knife was stabbed through her body, then wouldn't the other ones also be stab wounds through her body? Is the only reason why I'm like, that doesn't make sense. And also the hand tattoo, but anyways. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator, and the door slid shut. This time, the clunking loud noise, enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I think this is the only chapter I got. Well, you know, you have, like, what, you said for this last one, 5 pages of notes? I'm going off memory, and I barely remember where I am in the game, let alone all the details. But, so I don't know if I will get it, and I'm assuming there's going to be a huge twist. I wonder if it is Junko's body, or Junko, because of the nails, because when I said I wanted to get into Junko's room, everyone was like, oh my goodness, why Junko? And I'm like, I don't know. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusty darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. Okay, cool, yeah. I want to know. So yeah, tell me after the trial. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. The dazzling lights penetrated every depth of my eyes, and it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. Blinding light of despair. I was like, blinding, not blinding. Oh wow, we're going tacky for this trial room. I've been waiting for this. Oh, Monokuma. I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time of pointless jokes and jabs have passed. Let's get the show on the road. Nope, it just says let's get on with the show. But you know, my brain wants to say what I want to say. And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, and a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Okay, yes. I don't think I got any more skills. I got 1 extra point, but I don't think anything is worth a 1. Oh. Memories float back, Kyoko is gone, and memories from... okay. And a mysterious masked body appears. The threads holding them all together begin to spin and twine into one. Would that be better than loading 2 bullets at once? Maybe. And then I can then get the one that costs 2. I don't know what that even is. Steady drain. Yeah, okay. And if I mess up, we'll figure it out.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, you're voting,
Yeah.
you can figure out who can I'll punish everyone okay, well, I'll be the rest.
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
Yeah, and then they mentioned that the ultimate despair, I don't remember what her name is again, Ikusaba, she made the rules, but why does Monokuma have to follow them? I guess it's like my thing. It's like, what, do we just... like, it's weird that it's like so rigid that he follows the rules. Anyways, well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
So yeah, it's weird because then if they say Monokuma is not like an AI and he's getting controlled, then who's controlling him doesn't make any sense if she is the ultimate despair, if she is Ikusaba. Well, actually, wait. No. Yes, maybe. I don't know.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology. There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
And we have her measurements.
Her traits?
Yeah. One important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her. I guess her gloves?
I got it!
Okay.
I'm talking about her gloves.
Do we not?
They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
Do we not have something else about her, the body? I don't know, maybe it is just gloves. I thought it was we knew something else. I don't know. Anyways, I'm talking about the gloves. That has some insight to the mystery, I'm sure of
In
it.
that case, I think it would be helpful if someone explained why she actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Parker is such a not a great human. It's like, dude. I mean, like, I get it. It's gonna clear her, but like, dude.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
Oh, he's so much more of an idiot than ever before. There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, I'm going to be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to make your argument. Exploded body analyst. I'm gonna look at that again.
Kyoko,
1 second. Okay, so no, not that. Oh, nope, I wanna go through them. What was I thinking of? Was I confused? Did this say something? No. What did I think? I don't know. Anyways. What was the other ones? Fake nails? Could be either the tattoo.
prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves for the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely
Okay, okay.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
So then it's the... I know the body is in Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Okay, then prove the dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves for the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
Okay, there we go.
No, it's wrong.
No, there's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
Would the Ultimate Soldier have long red nails? Because that could be interesting if just the Ultimate Soldier was high femme.
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? You're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here. Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to
Okay.
figure that out.
That whole thing was odd, but okay.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
But, before anything, we have to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Was I thinking of the tattoo? Probably.
Kyoko really is still alive. Then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. Wait, think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Oh, if we can't identify the body...
Is it this? Yeah.
No, it's wrong. There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? The body will die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death? This I gotta see.
We see cruel and unusual death all the time. We went through 4 executions.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
Aren't they like 16? Like, I know that's an organization, but wouldn't it be weird if you're just like, yeah, I have a tattoo, but like you got it on your hand? Eh, no, 16-year-olds would do that. Never mind.
You're a master, you must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? You really did something that humiliating? No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. I don't remember what anything says. Yeah. Okay.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the
Fenrir,
military
yeah.
group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so to show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
The image that represents Fenrir is it just gonna be Doc? It's a wolf. Just don't need these. I did it.
Now I understand. The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
We had to really think hard for that one.
The wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. Huge world-ending wolf. He's the child of the trickster god, look. And the female giant.
Yeah.
After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Is that poking fun that that they never brought up that she's a writer?
And that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf.
Okay, so we're saying this for sure was Ikusaba.
Which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro. What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And we won't back out of the last trial?
No, it means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
But they also said that she made they hinted at that she made the rules. So
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier. If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
I still don't think that Kyoko would do anything wrong. I don't think that she... I feel like it would be weird if she's actually the mastermind somehow.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
Who was she? Who was Mikuro Fukusawa? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Speak Academy headmaster after all. No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
Don't we think our families are all dead or something?
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight to your big ol' brains!
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
One of us killed Mikuro?
Wait, no. There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along.
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects. I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there can only be 2 suspects. Me and Kyoko, because we were the only ones that weren't there all night.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and you, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden.
Yeah, and then there was the tarp. Was the tarp just dirty? I don't remember. Because we got sprinklers, you know. Wet and filthy. So it seems like the body was covered up. So I do think it was before... What was it, 7:30? Sorry.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
So I think it was after nighttime but before 7:30 is my guess on when the body was put there, was killed.
The gym?
That's right.
Or
Us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma.
does it say that the death blow was the knife? Okay, so it could have been... It could have been hit in the head. And then the wounds. So it doesn't say technically was the knife. Well, the head wound confuses me. Never mind. I was gonna be like, well... Okay, sorry. That's right, the 4 of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma.
The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs.
Because I was like, oh, well, If the knife didn't kill them, it could still be Junko somehow. Because she got stabbed. But
Which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis.
or dressed up. But no, then why would the wounds be there? I was gonna be like dressed up.
And Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. However, I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out. Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
9 o'clock.
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? She went to go get the pickaxe.
What time was the body? It was 9 o'clock.
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
And my biggest thing is who had the time to... Where were we? On the 4th floor? Who had time and didn't get seen to run... There's the body, then run down, get the bomb, and then run all the way back up without being seen. You know? So Toko ran away, but it didn't say like, oh, she was gone for a while, so it's like that's the only thing that would get me, because they dismantled him and they saw the bomb when I got there. So meaning sometime after we got there, and then we instantly went we instantly went here. So, you know. So then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
The murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m., and I don't have an alibi for 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay then, it looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during that time. During the time I don't have an alibi. But I think it did. To do that, I have to make it clear that when the body ended up in the garden. When the body ended up in the garden. I'm assuming it's going to be the sprinklers.
Established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
I want to shoot that.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Is this what I shoot?
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
I want to shoot the 9 in the morning. There's something that happens at the garden at a certain time every morning. Thinking back, the corpse was almost totally dry. In which case, it should be able to figure out when the body must have appeared in the garden.
took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
Well, that's not 10 o'clock at night.
9 o'clock in the morning.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I want to shoot this.
Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from
So I'm gonna shoot the 7:30.
7:30.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to shoot then the other shootable option. When you think about it one more time, there must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Am I wrong? It's the sprinklers.
Framed for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock.
That's not a contradiction. So 10:30 is not a contradiction. Or 10.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
Oh, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Okay, never mind.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? And so if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
What's up with the chicken? Where's the body of the chicken?
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words?
No, I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
Toko, you're getting really high on my I don't like list just because of your jokes, not jokes, because they're not jokes. You're Fumi's been dead for a while, but you're getting there. It's not cool, dude.
What do you mean? By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you better tell us why.
That was the bucket of water? Were you there? Were you unconscious? Was it genocide, Jill? I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All they have to do is hit Toko with a certain evidence, and that should do it. If we look at the body itself, it should make it clear. Half the body was wet, half of it was dry. Oh god,
Nothing. I hate you.
oh right, okay, I got it.
You don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Ow.
I hate you. No. You don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me?
I'm not trying to blame you.
Nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No.
Was it actually you? Because you keep saying that don't blame me. Ow. Okay.
How can you say it wasn't?
Can I? Oh. I thought I had multiple options, so I thought again I had to choose.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Or, before the explosion. When it was dry. When you touched the mask.
The top half of the body was wet.
Or I guess that was Genocide
The
Jill.
bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
No, they only got the top wet. The bottom was completely dry. What a brutal maniac! I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
Yeah, I was wondering if the piece that I didn't notice, because I was like, could it? Because when they said the wounds, I was like, was that Junko? But I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to be completely wrong, but it definitely, well, now we know for sure it was Ikusaba, but I thought it was one of her hair pieces. the this. Because it didn't, I guess it does look like the bomb when you line it up perfectly, but I was all like, it's red. The only thing that I know that was red, I would be great at, wouldn't it? Was, I think her bow is red, right? So it's like, is it her bow? And I'm like, no, that wouldn't be it, right? But it was the bomb. The only reason the top half was wet was because
While the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But it
oh, sorry, but only the top half.
Then I guess the sprinklers really
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you. In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mikuru's killer is. No, I refuse to believe it. See, I'm almost like starting to think, I'm like, wait, is Kyoko a bad guy? Solely because the very first kill was by Sayaka, who we trusted full-heartedly and then got betrayed. So I'm like, is it going to be an overarching thing where the person we trust just betrays us? Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
That doesn't really clear your name. Actually makes me think you did it more.
Which is why I can't let that happen.
Okay. Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone.
Well, see, I would have said that line first. The other line seemed like you're hiding. I don't know, it seemed weird. I thought you were threatening us with not knowing the secret of the school, but I think that means you're just looking into the secret. But I was very confused.
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game and now you decide to blame me?
I mean, could the person that runs Monokuma not have done it? If they follow the rules because they have to take part in following the rules, does that not mean that they could also kill someone? And if they follow all the rules?
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Did we?
She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all.
I mean, wouldn't we have... Like, when would she have ran into her? You know? Also, the jacket wasn't on right. You can put a mask on a dead body, but the mask, or the jacket was backwards. Why would the jacket be backwards?
And as a result, you were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
But that wouldn't discover the secret, it would just be killed, but I guess you could poke around after.
She had a motive and no alibi. Well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Yeah. Okay. Throw me under the bus, even though I did it myself.
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when you said it.
Do you know this because you did it, or...
What are you...
Because you see, There is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
A certain something. At the scene that was used to cover the body, it could have been the tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick.
No, I said that earlier.
All you have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
So they set up the body, waited till no one was around, then got the bomb and went up and like uncovered it and then put the bomb in the thing. But the only person that could do it is Toko, and Toko did get hit with the bomb but didn't die. Maybe she knew she wouldn't die, but it doesn't really make sense when she would have then set it up, because she was with them the whole time, so that doesn't make sense.
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would gosh darn it, Toko. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. The tarp. It was used the way Kyoko said. The tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body,
Something's not right.
the blood.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motives. If I don't do something, everyone's going to think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said. So the only person here, because we know, well, fragments, body, that was the baddie. Just us.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side was the sprinkler got that side wet.
I think I had to shoot that.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
That's because that side was protected from the water.
Oh wait, I shoot this.
Facing down toward the body. Of course it didn't get dirty.
Oh wait, nope, it's that. Ha!
No, it's wrong.
God, I listened to it all the way as I was shooting.
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
I mean, if the knife was there, could it not have been covered? But also, would the blood not have dried? In what? I mean, maybe. I have no idea how long it takes for blood to dry. What, an hour and a half? I have no idea.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything. Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers,
Okay, so then the stab again did, so we know now the stab didn't do it. So it was either the block to the head or I keep thinking they're tiny wounds, the wounds across the body.
they then covered that didn't belong to the victim.
The chicken?
You mean someone else's blood?
Oh, well, there's blood.
Get something
There's
from
blood.
that.
There's blood in the nurse's office.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
Yeah.
That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in
It
the
is the
garden.
chicken. They got the blood from right there in the garden, right? That must mean. But I don't know, man. I think killing a human is so outside of the realm of your actual like brain to understand things. But killing a chicken, I couldn't do it. Like that, I'm like, nope, hard stop. I couldn't do it. Because it's just like,
Chicken blood?
I think it's just one of those things where just like, you know, with stories, it's like outside your realm of your mind making sense of it. So it's like, yeah, if I had superpowers or whatever, but then being this with like killing a chicken, it's like, well, no, I know, I've been chickens, no.
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
And they're all in the same place.
Saying someone killed a chicken and they covered the body with its blood?
I kind of assumed they killed the chicken right on top of them, but yeah.
That's messed up.
It is.
Living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
A, you don't know they didn't. B, why didn't they just get the blood packet from downstairs?
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted.
Never
walking
mind.
around.
I figured it out.
Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
Well, if they went down to the first floor anyways to get the bomb from the gym, then why couldn't they just get... They just couldn't get the blood from the same place, the same floor. They already had the bomb.
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it.
Well, there wasn't that much blood. How much blood can a chicken have?
The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand. Covered in beforehand? When you discovered the body, was it wearing a coat like you normally would?
Okay.
I think so.
No, it wasn't.
Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
It's a coat. How much neck hole can it be?
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time figuring. What settles what?
Why would they not just kill it on top of the body?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off. But the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they've already covered in blood.
But why? I'm assuming it's going to explain, but why?
This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
Yep, but why didn't they just put the coat on and then kill it?
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off. At 7
Oh. You mean you stabbed the coat and then took the coat so it couldn't get wet. So maybe they mean that it was before. So like the blood is, at that point, an hour and a half old. It was just not wet. Okay.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
It still doesn't mean it was Makoto, because when would we have, after the sprinklers would have done any of that?
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
Yeah.
That actually wouldn't have been all that
Okay, never mind.
Huh? They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body.
Okay, yeah.
It'd be done in no time.
Again, still couldn't have been us. We had 0 time.
Maybe, but still. Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Is that true? Is it?
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
I don't even remember. I can't even say if that's true or not.
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
Well, what about the bomb?
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Yeah, it's a little sus. Disguised dead body has been... Oh, we're adding truth bullets now. In the case. Has been added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. I bet you that happened before. We just don't remember it.
Looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko. You're serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Okay.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
Not the knife that I had. Definitely.
One we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to back. So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before.
No, I don't think you have.
That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
No. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it? We could let Toko, or we can't let Kotoko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do. I don't want it anyways. So, what to do? Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Me? Oh.
The knife we gave to Makoto?
Oh, well, here's the thing. I mean, it's a little, could be odd that she offered so quickly for us to keep it, because she knows it was going to entrap us. I mean, but I just don't think it would be weird. But, could work.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that fact?
It's not that I hid it. It's just...
That I, didn't tell you. Okay, so yeah. So this person does not have long nails, doesn't have the tattoo, so we know that's not the body. But who would this person be? Because I still think it would be weird if they just added another person, but unless this person is a 30-year-old man who is the headmaster, it doesn't really make sense, because it can't be Kyoko, and it can't be Ikusaba, because she has the tattoo and the nails. I can't be sure what really happened last night. What actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up till now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer. Make your argument. The fragments, maybe?
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Apollo.
Yeah.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, and that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
I mean, yeah.
Getting stabbed is what killed her, right? There's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Apollo.
Okay, so it is the exploded body. Is it the exploded body analyst? Sorry. I really don't remember. They're all just so close together. No, not the exploded. Oops, sorry. What I thought we would do is the Monokuma file, but I don't think that's one of the options. So we already established that the coat was put on after the body was, or the tarp was removed, which means when the knife was thrusted through the coat into the body,
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Apollo.
what was it? The okay. I don't.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, and that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
I mean,
There's no question.
oh, I get it. I got it. I got it. Because she was stabbed through the jacket once. Yeah.
The knife we found, it's the same. It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that knife before, that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically...
Well, getting stabbed is what...
No, sorry, I meant to slow down time, not do that. Well,
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember?
no, I didn't. It didn't click.
The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So yeah, I think the person who attacked me obviously did the killing. Why Kyoko's acting like this, I don't know. But again, how did they get the bomb?
When we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
No. I still don't get the hit to the head and then the wounds.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot. No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see a single time.
got it! The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Okay, so maybe I'm wrong about the wounds. If there's only one stab wound, then...
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
And the knife,
Was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
That big blast.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Which makes me think about the head wound.
oh hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Shut up, Rocket. You're always wrong.
Well, if you're so smart, just tell me.
I'll tell you, I bet some unknown quantum particle cause an atomic level spontaneous combustion!
Listen, Hero, usually I love you, but oh my god, your idiocy has gone through the roof.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
Why would I tell her? It would seem like a bad idea for the person who's the suspect to be like, well, here's it is, you know. There's only one explanation I can think of for that explosion, and it is... did I miss it? I must have. Oh, sorry, fragments. I was looking for bomb.
I got it!
Yay, my hearts are back.
After the explosion, he found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
It's a red corner.
That's only natural. Because, of course,
I had no idea.
we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
Maybe Bracco's just holding. I thought he was trying to put it in his like jacket or something. Maybe he's just holding a piece. But what is he holding? Why is he over there?
It's part of a bomb.
Oh, then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
They did say every Monokuma has a bomb in it, but this bomb disappeared.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Yakuna.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. God, what? I'll make your argument. Okay, I thought it was going to be a Hangman's Gambit. I was like, I don't know. Okay, so this has the wounds and the
Shall we continue?
head wound.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's only one other clue.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma
Okay.
file,
Mm-hmm.
that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head. And more than
Yes.
that, The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Yes. Yeah, yes. Both correct, yes. I agree. The nerve was cover-up and all those other wounds on her body weren't fresh, which only leaves...
Then shall we continue the
Oh. Got it. So I think I'm gonna have to hit the wounds, because those are several days old. Oops, sorry. Not this. Sorry.
and more than that. The victim had suffered countless wounds across her
What do you mean? Those are old. Throw those away. Why do you think there's some kind of mistake lurking in what I said? Yes. And you think about it one more time, there must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Yes.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me who killed the knife, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it.
Should I... Is it this?
She was hit on the back of her head.
Okay. Well, there's only two things. So what you're saying is I have, okay, maybe I have to absorb something.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that
Is it
happened.
the first thing?
Wasn't me, and then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence
I'm
that
sorry.
she was hit up and more than that. The victim had suffered
Okay.
countless wounds
So let's say I take
across her entire body.
this somehow and... Okay, I'm gonna hit the... What Becca first says.
Shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has
Sorry,
yet to be
my bad.
determined, correct?
Okay, well, just steal all my hearts, that's fine. Okay, so I need to take... Okay, I'm gonna take...
Continue the debate. The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Okay, I'm gonna take the
Well, yeah.
wounds and then...
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was and more than that. The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
I feel like this is also gonna be wrong. But I already shot...
Debate. The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
What am I shooting at what?
Then
Okay, wait. Here, hold on. Maybe it's the other way. What if I get them... What if I get the fatal injury and shoot it at the multiple wounds? Is it the other way around?
the victim's fatal injury has
Oh, no, I...
correct.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Okay, I already took multiple wounds and...
That's gotta be it. There was evidence.
Yeah, we're gonna skip through this.
Countless wounds across her entire body.
Okay, so I'm gonna take...
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Okay,
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
and then that contradicts
Oh yeah. That's gotta be
the...
There was evidence that and more than that. The victim had suffered countless wounds.
Well, that... No, it hit the... yeah, I should have clicked it, I was scared.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me, and then
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit and more than that.
Okay.
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Am I missing something?
Then shall we continue the debate? The
Did I...
victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
No, I clicked the wrong button.
the explosion
Or no, I clicked the right button. Sorry.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right?
Yeah.
There's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Yeah.
More than that. The victim
This is wrong.
countless wounds
This is wrong, right
on
here.
her body.
The knife was a cover-up. All the other wounds and all the other wounds on her body weren't fresh. What, the hit on the back of the head wasn't fresh? Yeah, she got hit in the back of the head. Well, she got hit in the head. All the other wounds around her body were old. Should I just try one heart? I'm gonna lose this. That only leaves.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's
I took this and shot it.
yet to be determined.
The explosion
I'm gonna retry shooting the last one, and if that's wrong, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that
Yes.
she was hit on the back and more than that. The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
That is a mistake. I'm trying to big brain it. 1 second. Okay. Nope. I don't know what it is. Because I said it wasn't the explosion, we're like, agree. No, I agree. This whole statement I agree with. There's nothing to argue. Besides Braccia saying... But that was wrong. I checked that. I'm going to look it up, because I legitimately, I don't see what I did wrong. Oh, but I don't want to look up the case. Okay. I don't want to look up the case, because I don't want to know any spoilers. I need to think about this one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
I shot this with this?
explosion didn't kill her for sure.
That's correct.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah.
Am I shooting... Yeah, just tell me. Am I shooting the first thing Braccia says or the last thing Braccia says?
There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back
Because
of her head.
this isn't wrong.
More than that.
Nothing else is wrong.
Suffered countless wounds.
This is wrong. So am I shooting the first thing or the last thing? Or what heroes? Oh, am I taking what Hero said and then shooting what Braccia says at the beginning? Okay. I didn't know if I lost a heart. Okay.
The victim's fatal. The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of the knife. And then there's only one other.
Okay, so...
To the Monokuma. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her
Because this is correct. This we aren't debating. It's what Braccia says.
The victim had suffered countless
So I don't think I shoot this because these two don't contradict. So I'm gonna shoot what Brocker says, and if I get game over, I get game over. That's not a counter. That's not. Is that a contradiction? I guess, but it's also, if I take, yeah, but the Monokuma file. The reason why I know this is because the Monokuma file says the wounds are several days old. So I can counter what Brocker says, which the two options are hit in the back of the head or multiple stab wounds or multiple wounds. And we're like, no, that's wrong. That's a contradiction. It's not incorrect. Okay, well thank you. I don't know if I would have got that. Okay, I got it.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
I'm gonna lose. I can't lose one more heart.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter. Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
Then, what was the murder weapon?
Well, we know that the... Do we have Junko's full name? Because I think the nails, and for me the wounds at the beginning, but I still don't know because it's weird wording, makes me think Junko. And I feel like Junko has something to do with it because I don't feel like we're introducing a new character to be the mastermind. I feel like that could be a little cheap. So yeah, we did have her full name. Because it's not like a Celeste kind of thing, where her name is wrong. And I guess also Hero, because his name is wrong as well. But she got stabbed, which could line up with the body if that's what the wounds means, if it's not like small cuts or something. But we know for a fact it is, well, that's what Monokuma told us, that it is Yukisaba. So it doesn't make sense. And also, if she got killed by the hit by the back of the head, that wouldn't line up with how Junko died. So that wouldn't be it.
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe.
That would have done a lot more damage. And that would not have been a blunt object.
How is that even possible? If you hit someone really bad, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
More likely you would have done that with the shovel.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power.
I don't know why. I didn't say it makes sense. Well, because if it was Junko's body, and Monokuma has to follow the rules of the thing, where if someone dies and Monokuma counts as being part of the participant, then... But then, for me, what's getting me is that we didn't have a trial for Junko back then, so it didn't count as a murder, because then we would have had the body discovery announcement. Because my brain hurts, I'm trying to, because if Monokuma does count as a participant, then, like, whoever controls Monokuma counts as a participant, then the kill to Junko would have instantly have led into a trial. But it didn't. So it doesn't make sense. So the only trial here would be the cover-up, if that was the case. But then also saying a couple days old, does that mean they lived after a couple days after the wounds? Which also wouldn't make sense. Because there's no way Junko would have survived that, but I can't remember if I checked her pulse or not, because I know we went back to Sayaka, I think, a few times, I thought. But I remember we checked the pulse of one of the bodies, and I can't remember if that was Junko's or not. So unless they weren't, like, unless she just wasn't dead, which I don't think that makes sense. So I don't know why there wouldn't have been trials back then. But again, adding just a new person would be really odd, I feel like. But maybe they would. Maybe, I don't know. Because you said the last chapter is really long anyways, so it isn't like the end of the game. Okay. No way the balance would be off, but yeah.
I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with a metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Is this Toko flirting? Because she's blushing and she likes that kind of stuff? Is this flirting? Does she like Hiro?
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Oh, that was savage, Hiro.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
But we can't be breaking any rules though, because Monokuma says he can't. Or Kyoko said that Monokuma can't.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it? Go ahead and tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
Well, we got arrows. That arrows can make the wounds, but they're not thick. We got duct tape that got blood on it. But I don't know how those two would have... Because there's no indication that those were together. We were in the dojo. So those two things might not have... Couldn't just be duct tape. I feel like for me, everything else makes sense. Like, everything else was attached somewhere else. So the only things left are these. I'm going to choose bloody duct tape. Because it's bloody, but we don't know it was her blood. Oh my god, I lost my heart. Oh wait, he's so disgusted at you can't even look at you. How do you know? Because that's always how he treats me. That's like, we have a psychic link. I don't think that's it. Okay, I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Yeah, I feel the same way, Makoto. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, we already came to the end of the debate. Well then, the class trial is officially adjourned, and it's time to reveal who's the blackened. Oh, are we gonna just be told? Yeah, that seems like the one with the most votes is Makoto. However, Makoto is not the blackened. Too bad. Looks like the real killer is going to graduate. Congratulations to them. On the other hand, everyone must now be punished.
Is this really the end?
Oh my god. I don't think it went on the last time I got a game over this long. So, what'd you say? Do you want to give another? Nah, I don't want to give another shot. Just let it be. Okay, yes. Oh god, I'm gonna fail this class trial. Okay, I guess it's the arrows. What did you...
New girl died because the report about the wounds all over the Monokuma file makes it clear. Oh yeah, good point. Okay.
Oh, how is that even...
Well?
No, I wouldn't. I'd love to scoop up.
We want to figure out what killed her.
We already...
So we'll go ahead and tell them.
Okay,
Sure.
the real murder weapon, and I will get it right, hopefully. it must be the arrows. I guess.
I got it!
Okay.
Kuro was hit in the back of the head with something, and that's what killed him. And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
I guess the duct tape couldn't have been the murder weapon, but it clearly is more connected than arrows in general. Just like there's no connection besides they're in a locker. That's it. We don't know.
Arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with? Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
If I say no, I didn't want to continue, do they just kill me? No, yeah, I would die because they voted me wrong. What would happen? Would it just be a game over screen? Do we all see them all die? How do we all die? I don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about the weapon. One more secret. Oh, okay. Okay. I feel like we didn't hold the arrows together.
The titanium arrow.
Maybe
It was in the dojo
we
locker.
duct taped them.
I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Well, it seems like you're an idiot, so...
Don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just...
Okay, shoot that.
Back to Master!
Yeah.
You have no right!
Feels like we gave you one character trait after a certain point, and now it's just that. It's just him. It's just Master. If it was really the titanium arrow, which we know it is, it wouldn't be nearly thick enough, which is why they used... Yeah, okay.
The titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo. I have
No doubt that.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be...
No, it's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon.
Another weapon?
That's a weird way to put it.
Inside the dojo locker,
Unless...
we also found a balled up wad of duct tape. The killer probably uses duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe.
But then there would still be blood on the arrows. There was just no blood on the arrows. That made me think that that wasn't part of it. Also, kind of holding pencils all together, would they just spin, like they wouldn't lay flat? I guess that would make it as thick as a metal pipe. Also, metal pipe is such a vague shape. There's tons of tiny metal pipes, but I know what they mean. Like the classic metal pipe, but technically metal pipe. But I guess I would work. I guess that's fine. There'd be blood on them, but whatever.
That's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks.
Of course. We decided to give you references now to add two things to your personality.
One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Oh, then I don't know what you're referencing.
That's harsh.
How is it harsh? You even listening.
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon. As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Well, that's a blatant lie. We met you there.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
Yeah, we talked about the trees. Remember? The beautiful trees?
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
I mean, again, we saw her there.
Oh, what's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all, remember?
Well, yes. I don't know why I said well, I just like arguing, I guess.
And show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
I have evidence. Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to that dojo locker. I'm assuming it's the dojo locker key. But also we saw her there.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb.
Her room was locked.
That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime.
Where did she sleep, though?
This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Oh yeah, she said she was somewhere.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
I feel like, I don't know.
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her.
Yes, of course, one thing I have to ask her. I know this question.
Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you?
Oh, okay.
Why? What were you doing? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you. What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Would you mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
You know, she killed someone for me, but then also covered it up?
Wait,
Or try to cover it up blaming me?
I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Ah, yeah, because you're an idiot. Tell him. What? Brecca should know better than anyone? Does that mean... Make your argument. When the body was discovered? I don't think that's it.
Those words you just
That doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Okay.
You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Yeah, Brachia.
Master would never hide something from me.
Does he tell you all his secrets?
You aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
Yeah.
But could I really have done that?
Wait, Kyoko gave her room key to Brachia, right? Which would mean...
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said.
What
I'm
am I-
not the killer.
Okay,
You should understand that more than anyone here.
okay, I'm gonna take the last thing and shoot the first thing.
Master, would he ever hide something from me?
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
There's proof.
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room.
Okay.
Correct. But could I really have done that?
Locker key. To then what Briaka says. I don't remember what Briaka said.
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer.
Oh wait, maybe
Understand that more than anyone here.
I'm supposed to shoot I'm not the killer?
What are you hiding?
Well,
Master, would he ever hide something from me?
no, that doesn't make sense.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
I did it. God, I need to win.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Why not?
because she had given her room key to Miyake.
I see. So that's what you meant. If I had the key to your room,
It's so funny to see people in real life that have the first letter of the first name and last name, because it's just like I'm so used to it in like media where it's like first and last name are the same letter. So to see like I had somebody I think that like lined up perfectly, but like having it like Kyoko Kirigiri, it just is like, yeah, no, that's a fake name. Because like I don't know why. I guess you just don't do that very often.
Then obviously I had no way of getting in.
Is that true? I can't remember what she said. She said something right before the trial.
Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself.
But maybe I can't remember.
Am I wrong?
it would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
Then the only person that could have gone in the room was Braka, who says he didn't do it, and I don't think it would make sense that he did it. And then Monokuma. No, that's not actually true. There is a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us, an obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a deliberate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Okay, so the key did go to everywhere. I thought that's what it said, but then I was like, maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to keep saying things that are wrong. Because she's a killer. Or is it something else? Was there a deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us. The mastermind's trap. The mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko, but what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... Do I faint? Oh my god, am I gonna faint? The mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her. What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows that it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The mastermind's trap. If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. You know the danger. Or we know the danger, but if that's the risk meaning to solve the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? Oh god, music come back. Oh god, can I save? Nope. I can't save. Oh, but I want to click run away. Oh god, I can't save. Okay. I assume it would just be game over, game over. Or, you know, like restart. However, what is the correct choice? Because I want to see all the endings. I want to see all the failures. I want to know what they say. I don't think it would be an ending. I think it would be, you idiot. I have a decision right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. I want to save. Huh? You really can't save. What do you think the correct? Okay, let's play this out. Run away. I would die because Monokuma would kill me if I actually physically did that. I don't think he would actually run. I don't think he would actually kill you. But that's going to be a non-option. Let it go. I get killed. Or we move on with the trial. Because it's between us. And if I don't expose her, then it's me. Pursue the lie. I don't know if there's any more information besides the fact why the heck would she hide it in her room so obviously instead of carrying it with her where we can't find her. So it's like logically that she wouldn't do that anyways. Both of them could continue on with the trial. One way does nothing, it loops back. Well, I want to click it. I want to see what it says. So if that's just a loop around, I want to see the loop around. No, running away isn't going to solve anything. I have to decide right here and now whether or not to expose Kyoko's lie. Will it end my game, or would it, like, make you restart the trial? But it is an ending? Because now I really want to see it. The only reason why I would say let it go is good. Well, you say if it's a bad ending. It will loop back eventually. The only reason why I want to say, well, now I'm confused because I was going to say let it go. It's just going to be the same thing where you go and it will be like, what the heck are you talking about? And they're going to be like, you aren't the killer. I feel like that would have led to that. Besides, now that you said it will show you a bad ending. Because, like, I see the problem is I'm trying to reverse think it. Because I'm trying to get the bad ending. Because I want to see it. I think I'm going to throw it into the wind. Part of me wants to say pursue the lie is the correct choice, but I want to say pursue the lie is the correct choice, or I was going to say that, but so yeah, anyways, I think I want to say the pursue the lie earlier would have been the correct choice, but the fact that they showed me twice something about Kyoko makes me want to say that you're supposed to trust her. So I want to say pursue the lie is the incorrect choice, that you shouldn't do it. So I'm going to say, to get the bad ending, I'm going to choose pursue the lie. And if you could tell me if that is the correct one to get the bad ending. But if I was playing this trying desperately to get the, well, then I just die. Well, then it continues. No, I wouldn't die. Because if I let it go... Yeah, because if I let it go, she's cleared, and I'm cleared, because how am I supposed to get into the room? It would prove that Monokuma did it. I am a genius. I'm an absolute genius. So, pursue the lie.
There was a lie hidden within Kyoko's
Oh, we got voice
secret
acting.
just now.
Oh, I feel bad though. I have guilt. I have guilt. Oh no, because she trusted me not to say. She would have covered it up better. I feel, yeah, of course. She would have covered it way better. She wouldn't have let such an obvious, like, she wouldn't have told me about the key if she didn't trust me or she knew about it. Now I feel guilty. Oh.
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Oh no, she's gonna be so mad.
You said it. The burden of proof is on you.
Oh no.
So let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
Kyoko's definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other truth she wants to keep hidden. Oh, this is like, I assumed it was going to be instant. What is Kyoko's account? Sorry. Secret tool. Access to any... Yes. Okay. I don't have a key to my room.
Because I've given it to Byakuya.
That is correct.
There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my
I want to hear it all. Even though I think that's it.
When we searched Kyoko's room, how else could the key have gotten there?
That's also
Someone
correct.
other than me must have put it there. That's the only explanation.
Shoot that. Kyoko herself told me before the trial started that she had stolen something very important to the headmaster, or from the headmaster's room. It is my word against hers, though. It's a little weird. I guess unless Monokuma backs that.
There's no doubt about that, right?
You are correct.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
I feel so guilty. Oh, the guilt. Oh, the guilt.
Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you, Kyoko?
Actually, to be precise, not quite. I used Monokuma's secret tool. Sorry, whenever it's like Monokuma's secret tool, I always think, because when I was little, there was like Mickey Mouse Playhouse. I was too old for it, but I don't remember. I was watching it with someone, and it's the Mystery Mouse tool. And so now it just like, when I heard that, I'm just like, the Mystery Mouse tool, you know? What was it, like Cheers, you got ears, like, you got it correct. And then it's like the little Disney logo, and the ears lit up. Anyways, I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What?
Monokuma's secret tool?
Kyoko stole it from the headmaster's room. It lets you get into any room in the school. Which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then how did the person that attacked me get into my room unless I had my door unlocked? Because of... Unless there's 2 keys to the whole school.
And I guess that's it.
No, say something. Say something like, why did you hide it there?
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing...
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
Good music.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap, and I wasn't able to escape.
Oh,
So I lost.
my guilt.
That's all this means.
Oh. Oh wait. Does that mean we all die? Oh no, we're all going to get executed.
Then, you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up.
We're all dead. All of us. Because Monokuma did it.
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up. All done, all finished. This last trial is all over.
But that's ridiculous. Since when is there any...
It's because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you. But I guess we already know who the blackened is, don't we?
No, we don't, because it was you, and now we're all gonna die. Monokuma. It would be interesting if we slowly killed someone. And kinda like with the Hifumi with Taka, but slowly killed someone, and then the first person got killed, and then pulled the trigger, and it was like a dead person. You know, that could have been it. That could be really interesting. I'm saying I have great ideas for this. Good job, you got it right. Brilliantly right. We got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But okay. Something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Oh, makes sense, you did say. Then the rules are not being followed for this class trial. Why would you break the rules? We established this chapter that you don't break the rules. There's something wrong with this whole class trial. Kyoko, she mad at you, bro. Don't ask her what's up.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
I've prepared an extra special punishment this time. Is everyone ready? Okay, then.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Doo-doo-doo. What is her death? Bonk. I do love these close-up, these little animations, because like her bangs are uneven. That's really, you know, like I don't know, just to see the detail put into, I guess still 2D, but still. Okay, crushing you until despair. Because it zoomed on his little despair face. After school lesson. Okay. Oh, she's shaking. Oh my god. I did this. Okay. What's on the board behind you there, Monokuma? I'm sorry, wait, what? Not the point. Got it. Why is this her punishment? Because she reached too close to the sun of learning? I guess that could make sense. You know, like she tried to pursue the truth of learning. And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Igusawa came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. It was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once the case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others. Okay. There's a lot. 1 second. Okay. Okay, I have a few things. I have just, a few things. That means we continue, there's another class trial, meaning another person dies versus staying at the school forever. So the ending must be better than just living out our lives here, if this is the bad ending. 2, that means Hiro was correct, because it looks like Hina had all of our babies. Hiro was correct in this ending that we do share a baby mama, which means his 20 to 30% correct knowing the future. If there was 3 options, runaway obviously wasn't a real option. Technically even falls in line with the percentile, more or less. 4, Toko died wearing her same outfit, meaning she died a while ago, but it wasn't a class murder, or class trial, so it wasn't a murder, which can only have natural causes to be it, or like Sakura. Then also, how did you, why, how, and why did we have 3 children? That is not going to fly. That's the worst ending. Dear God, I would never want that. How many years in the future is this? Because again, I would not want that. Where did we get the baby clothes? Why then would Monokuma, the person so hell-bent on despair, who so hell-bent on to continue on us killing each other, let us live? And why would you have 3 children when there's no doctors around? Okay, anyways, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on a little bit. Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. Okay, only for you. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is... hope?
No! This isn't right!
Okay. Huh?
Makoto, why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for Kyoto's claim?
So I'm guessing this is the the imagined scenario. I don't think this would actually happened, because again, it doesn't quite work, in my opinion. So this is just what his idea of what would happen if he turned in Kyoko. Her claim? Oh, that's right. I have to... Do I expose? Why in Makoto's fantasy of the future? Because it's his fantasy. Did he just kill off Toko so quickly? Just like, yeah, no, she's gone. She's gone. Did I expose Kyoko's lie or not? If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? She's not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What do? I have to decide right here now whether or not to, and then the only thing I didn't do is let it go. Bringing out... what? I was going to say bringing out Frozen in a few years before, but I actually don't even know when Frozen came out, so... Because I was going to make a joke like 10 years before it happened, but that's completely wrong. So probably 8 years before it happened? Let it go. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would lie. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. I'm a little shaken by Makoto's fantasy question mark of the future. There has to be some secret here, something that has to do with the mastermind's trap, with Kyoko, that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal?
Yeah, shut up.
Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room, that it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
Frozen came out in 2013. Huh. I would have guessed again. Like, when did Tangled come out? I guess a few years before that, probably 2010. I don't know why, I thought Frozen was more modern than that. But, who else could it have been?
I mean, Viapia had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Yeah. I liked, here's my hot take. Tangled is one of my favorite modern Disney princess movies. To be fair though, I don't think I watched all the princess movies, even growing up. We weren't a Disney family, like we weren't that big into Disney films, like Disney princess. Growing up, my favorite, when people ask what my favorite Disney film was, I said, God, I'm blanking, oh my god. Tarzan. God, I'm like, George of the Jungle? No, Tarzan. But I don't think that's a Disney movie. I like Tarzan. Now I'm just thinking about Tarzan. But anyways, I'm gonna say it. Like, Frozen's good, but like, Tangled, man, that's the jam. That's my stuff.
Someone had to put the key in there. There's only one other possibility I can think of.
Monokuma.
Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. It was on the table when we walked in. That wasn't the first thing I clicked. It was on the table. I was walking around doing other stuff. I have a figure of my favorite Disney princess on the shelf behind me. Who's your favorite Disney princess? Because I don't think I know who it was. Like, who is on your shelf behind you. Because I don't know. Merida. Okay. Yeah. Brave was pretty good. I like Brave. Yeah. Growing up, my eldest sibling, before she spoke other things, like when she was still potty training, she was so obsessed with Beauty and the Beast that she would just quote Beauty and the Beast apparently non-stop. And so it was really funny because it's like, what was it? Like, you're absolutely... Oh man, I can't remember, but it was like big words for a little kid who's potty training to say. And like, my mom was like, okay, you know, to my sibling. And I was like, okay, you know, we gotta go to the bathroom. And then the kid was just like saying these like big words, and all the parents were just like, okay, weird kid. But yeah, then my other sibling loved Peter Pan, which again, not a Disney princess movie. So we just weren't Disney princess people. We weren't Disney people too much. I never been to like Disney World or anything. But yeah, Brave was pretty good. I like Brave. I think for me, the big dads and then the small children, you know, and like even the small wife, it's such a modern thing that I think with Merida, it was not the... like, it wasn't an overused trope, but now it's like, really, okay, we're done with this. We don't have to have every single thing be that trope, like that lineup. You know what movie I did? This is completely distracted myself. This is how it is, because I did. I like watching movies when I do other things. especially when I'm like busy doing stuff with my hands. And so like knitting, crocheting, making things, projects, sewing, whatever it is. And so anyway, so I watched the movie Luca, which is Pixar, which is Disney I think now anyways. But I watched Luca, and that was actually surprisingly really good. Because I'm like, okay, what's it about? But I actually surprisingly really enjoyed it. I think it was a really, really nice movie. I think that was really nice. Anyways, Tangled though, by far, I think, if I have to guess or pick my favorite Disney princess, I think Tangled is my favorite movie out of them. Yeah, so someone could and then found it there.
Had to be Makoto, right?
Oh, so I do get executed. Or blamed. I don't know if I will get
I don't
executed.
see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
Yeah, it does line up that it could be me though. Because if I found the thing, and then I had the time, I had more time, I had the knife, yeah, it doesn't look great.
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you?
Did we drop the knife? How did we figure out the knife wasn't in my possession anymore? Oh, because it wasn't the murder weapon. Yeah, but we still had it.
Lucaro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said it's a trap the mastermind set for us. So that's why this has to be...
Okay, time's up.
Kyoko wouldn't just let me die, right? Kyoko just wouldn't, like, she has some plan, right? She wouldn't just let me die. Yeah. No, that's great. I have, you can't see it, it's on a shelf this way. I have a whole bunch of, Funko Pops, but especially from back in the day. I don't buy them anymore. For a little while I got them a bunch. But yeah, I have just on this shelf, I just have a whole bunch of old video games and stuff, and then all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and binders, and then a bunch of things from like Portal to Guardians of the Galaxy to a Doctor Who thing to Pokemon to Harry Potter books and Harry Potter stuff to a big book of Elder Scrolls stuff. I should look through that again. Oh, to my dice collection too. So I just have a bunch of stuff over here though, but oh yeah, a bunch of Portal turrets that used to be blind boxes. So yeah, I have a whole bunch of stuff on this wall that's just like a fan stuff. I wonder if I have anything Disney. I wonder. I don't know. Anyways, but that's hilarious. Who would be a better shot though, Merida or Hawkeye? That's the question. I'm kidding, they wouldn't fight. They're friends. I don't know why they would be friends, but they are in my brain now.
Time's up. Class trial's all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
What? Time's up?
Oh, I have a face of despair.
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you.
Voting time?
We wouldn't actually... Oh god, give me that F for failing that one. A C? A C? I got a C on that? Really? Okay. I don't play, I don't play Disney video games. The closest was I played a few minutes of Kingdom Hearts back in like middle school, question mark? Was that before middle school? I don't know, back at an old friend's house. But I got more coins. Nice.
Now, who will be chosen as the Kraken? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Well, it'll be the wrong one. They're gonna vote me.
Hold on.
And then everyone's gonna die.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
This is the good ending? Okay. What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man. Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault. Everyone, you're wrong. You've got it all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone. Good job?
Yep.
Yeah, you got it right. Excuse me? No? I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense. Did we kill her when we said that we didn't know if we killed her? Did we actually kill her? Wait, is that the thing that we just don't remember? None of this makes any sense. This whole class trial doesn't make any sense. Oh wait, it's just because it's broken. Never mind. Like, they broke the rules. It makes perfect sense. This is the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm going to end it in the same way.
Thrills, chills, kills.
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment. Wait, why do I... You let me die. Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me.
Oh my god, she
I know this is all my fault.
I feel slightly less guilty about killing you. Kyoko.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
So I guess that means neither of us did it, which would mean Monokuma did it. But why now suddenly? What's our punishment? Is it the same? Well, that's sad. I wish it wasn't the same. You know when you're a kid and you think, like, really, like, dark things, and you're like, wow, you were scared of, like, the weirdest things when you're a kid. Like, some things make sense, like, I was always scared of a house fire and all that. But I was always scared, like, what if I get, like, my head chopped off in a guillotine? It's like, why would that happen? How would that happen? So now I'm just like, if I got killed, would I have got killed in a guillotine? I wish it was a different one, though. I wish it was a different trap, or a different thing. Oh? Yeah, Shihiro. How did you get... Oh, we die anyways, head first? Yeah, no, you definitely die. You hit on your head. You're dead. Huh? Huh? What's this? What's going on? I got the laptop destroyed. Is it because they already had a alter ego out there? Is it because we plugged him into the Ethernet, so maybe he's in the ether. What's this? What's going on? Hey, Was that? Yeah, it had to be. Alter ego. Alter ego? Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? Don't say stupid virus, it's a very sensitive time period right now. He must have planted it when he invaded my network, but he didn't save... He didn't save Kyoko? Well, no, wait, no, that was just a pretend scenario, it wasn't actually what would have happened. Okay, fair. That means we also thought of the same exact punishment that killed Kyoko. We just imagined the same punishment. He must have planted it when he invaded my network. Damn it all to hell. I can't believe this. It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us. Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing. It's just a pinch, an itch. The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage spewel pit, in a way that's even better than special punishment. I mean, there was a very long fall. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you. Bring despair to the whole world. I thought we already have despair for the whole world. Did we not say that this is all getting broadcast to everyone? Like, is that not... It's on every single channel? Is that not despair? You can't watch anything else besides teenagers killing each other? Non-stop? I'm going to love that you think that I know Star Wars, when in fact I have only ever watched the very first movie of Star Wars. And no Jedi died in that? Question mark? We actually have the original VHSs, we just don't have a VCR plugged in. But yeah, no, my house we were Star Trek people. Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what's the meaning of all this? I mean, I get the reference, like, I know enough. I mean, I watched... Which one was it? I watched the Lego movie and Lego Batman, but it must have been the Lego movie. So, like, I'm pretty good with the references. I think that had that reference in it. Just what the hell is going on?
calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now that the mastermind... now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. What are you talking about?
so
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed. She was going to sacrifice me. This massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. Where are we in the school? Are we in the main part? Wonder. It brings in top students from every field imaginable and government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the National's future, which means Hope's Peak is a pretty fitting name. Did I? I don't know what I just said, but don't tell me because I don't want to know what I said that accidentally solved chapter 5 because I don't remember what I said that possibly could be it. What makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name? There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be very best at what you do. But not smart, because, like, Hero isn't smart. I mean, maybe Leon's good at school, but I bet you he wouldn't be the best. Mondo probably isn't good at school. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you scout it out by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. Are we dead? Oh, yeah, everything was a dream. She's like, wouldn't that be messed up? And just walks away. Just like, oh, whoa, that's weird. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to have zonked out in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but... So you're not good at school either. Why are we sleeping in the middle of class, dude? At a prestigious school, at such a fancy school. What was I doing asleep here just now? It wasn't any classroom I've been in before. What the heck is going on? Am I going to be talking to myself again? Huh? Oh, nope. Finally. I can finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because of the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. It must have been some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. Trash does have a nasty smell, like something just like pure garbage scent. Sorry, I just saw the Monokuma in the corner. The little Monokuma statue. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I going to be stuck in there till I waste away and die? No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I was like, Kyoko didn't do anything, she killed me. Oh, you meant Chihiro. I remember all too well what had happened. It was like it was 5 minutes ago. Well, maybe he passed out. Never mind. He definitely just said. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it. Oh, so he's dead now. Oh. He's not just, like, still in the system? No? So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First step was to stop looking for a way out of there. Oh, okay. We're here. I might investigate this and then leave it, because I assume things are going to start happening, and I usually save after the trial, but usually I get back into my room. Is that an airplane? I guess. How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? That is true. Oh. Okay. I didn't realize there was to be 2 things over here. That's a rocket and a tank from the beginning of the game. Maybe? You know, because there's... I only remember it so vividly. I thought it was a startup thing, but because YouTube's like, hey bro, you're copyrighted. And I'm like, oh. Okay, I don't make money off of this, so take it, whatever. That's a rocket and a tank? I better not think too much about that. What I'm seeing down... too much about what I'm seeing down here. This is a desk. It's probably the one that fell down here with me. And somehow I didn't die. Yeah, I feel like this is going to lead to something. So I might save here. Ah, come on. I can't... A, I can't fast travel, and B, I can't go to Gachapon anymore? Come on. That's cheap. I'm gonna save. And always make sure you save twice. Okay, I really don't remember what you said I solved a lot of chapter 5. I don't know what would have indicated, or what I got right, or what anything, but don't tell me, because I want to figure it out. But is Chihiro really dead? Like, he's what, not just in the system? Maybe... Well, like, putting up saying that, like, he used the last bit of his strength is a little weird. It's not like, oh, well, Monokuma put a debugger or whatever and got rid of him. It was just like, he's dead. He used up his strength. But, yeah, I think I should be okay with... Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. Alter Ego used the rest of his strength. And for that... I'm sorry, is that cut off? That's not the point. For that... So it's like, is he not still in the system? Yes, Chihiro, the student, is very much dead. Unless, like my theory, it's all just VR nonsense. It's like the Matrix. It's like... that one episode... Was it an episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where Kaiba has his Kaiba game? I don't remember what he called it. And then there's Mokuba as a princess. Anyways, and then they all wake up. It's like that. What's that one anime also? The oh. Oh, okay. And this is... Oh! Yeah. This is... No, this is chapter 5 here. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you had to see her die. To be fair, I did feel guilty until she killed me in return, so... You know, at least we mutually understand each other. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, that unless I fully think it's Monokuma. Well, I guess you also proved that, by you saying that, proves that it wasn't you. But yeah, having you do that in Blackout would have been really weird, but it makes sense, it lines up. We never proved that it wasn't you. Anyways, I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was thinking about Yu-Gi-Oh! But, that's really funny that... I guess it isn't that Hero is right, it's that we feared Hero was right, which mean all of us had babies with... God, I forgot her name. Hina. I feel bad. Oops. That's our neutral ending. Okay, well, I'm not going to keep playing. I'm going to get out of this room because I am sweating so much. It is so hot in here. I don't know why my air isn't going. Yeah, I'm going to see you next time. Yeah, okay. Thank you for being here. It's always more fun. And also, I would have not been able to solve the stupid shooting heroes thing at Bracio's thing. Would not have got that in a million years. So, very glad you were there. Because I also didn't want to look it up. Because I would be scared I would have been like, here are the two endings, because it would have showed that, you know? So yeah. Anyways, goodbye.